Hey everybody, this is A7X Fan Ben back with another video. This is another recommended video. It comes from the video survey. You can see I've got the spreadsheet up right here, and a suggestion from last May, actually, 2017, said, I'd like to see comparisons and opinions on how to get the most out of each faction. So this is a suggestion I'll try to cover in at least some detail. I'm not 100% sure how best to answer this kind of question. But I'm going to start with the English, and if the video does reasonably well, hopefully I'll do all the factions, but it's probably going to be kind of short. So how to get the best out of each faction, I would say focus on their strengths, not their weaknesses. And I mean, it's kind of obvious, I guess, but try to get the best ships of each faction. So I've ranked in the rankings threads. The original rankings thread series was me ranking all of each faction's top 10 or top 5 gunships and their gold runners. So the English gunship thread is a good place to look for the best English ships in the game. So the English in general, they're my favorite faction. The Royal Navy, basically brute strength, power, a lot of the best gunships in the game. The English strength is pure firepower. So if you want to get the best out of them, they have a lot of great gunships to choose from. HMS Titan, HMS Grand Temple, HMS Endeavour, those three at the top are three of the best gunships in the entire game. The London is a really good budget option. You've got 4 rank 2 cannons for 11 points. HMS Gallows basically has 4 1L cannons for 16 points. And they've got some other good budget options too, and a lot of good ships in general. So, and then Gold Runners, they're not as good there, but to get the most out of the English, you do want to have a certain few gold runners. So the Aberdeen Baron, Lady Provost, the Hound, Alexander, those are some of the best ones. The Cumberland is a really good hybrid. So yeah, that's what I would say. Try to get some of their best ships and focus on the firepower. And I would say to get the most out of them, you want to have a good collection of English named crew, because I actually think English named crew is a little bit underrated. The Pirates have the best named crew in the game without a doubt, but I actually think the English are a close second in terms of combat named crew, which fits perfectly and is another strength of theirs because they have a lot of good gunships, and then fittingly, they have a lot of good combat crew to put on those gunships. So for example, Bratley, the the Barbary Coast version of him is a Chancellor. They actually have 2 Chancellors. Do a quick search for Lawrence. So the same set, they got a regular Chancellor that's rare. So the English have 2 crew Chancellors, which is great. That's more, the Pirates only got 1, for example, so even the best faction in the game doesn't have 2. Norrington is a captain and World Hater crew, so he's great for their gunships. They have a lot of extra action and same action twice crew as well. So Admiral Morgan, extra action. Admiral Robert Blake has same action twice. And then if we scroll down here, we're going to see more. Carbon Charlie is great on HMS Dreadnought in big campaign games. Portland has same action twice. Commander Temple is the only crew in the game with only you own any derelict the ship explores. Both ships become docked at your home island. He's the only crew with that ability in the whole game. So yeah, in terms of getting the most out of each faction, you want to acquire some of their unique game pieces. And I'll link to God Mason's thread. He actually has a thread where he went over unique abilities by faction for the crew. So for the English, Commander Temple is a really unique one. The English also have 2 Admiral's Action crew. So the original version of Griffin Owen and along with Lord Cutler Beckett from the Pirates of the Caribbean set. They've got 2 of those. Those are great for big games, like 100 points or more, and also campaign games especially. They're really great with those. Another very unique crew is Griffin, the limited edition version from Rise of the Fiends. I don't have him. I'm not going to pay 20 bucks for a crew chip. So you could just proxy the same artwork common version, which is 50 cents or $1 probably. So if the ship has a captain crew, she gets +1 cannon rolls and plus has 2 base moves. So Griffin, the limited edition version, is a great crew to have on a gunship that's already fast, like the Swallow or the Titan. At least with extra actions, she can go pretty quick and make that ship into a complete monster. Even the Endeavour maybe as well. And they've got a couple, along with Norrington, Hermione Gold is their other captain and World Hater crew. They've got, the English also have 2 Captain Helmsman combo crew, Hermione Gold from Rise of the Fiends and Thomas Gunn from Rise of the Fiends. So you can see, and then here's another Same Action Twice crew. They've got Micron, so they have the cheapest source of this ability in the game. The French got it for 9 with Della Flotte. So Micron is a really overpowered crew. All the versions of Tom's Gun are pretty much playable, if not very good. I'll go to the second page here. So you can see how to get the most out of the English. You want to focus on their gunships and named crew options. They even got a SAC crew in Caribbean Mercer, so that's another great one to use. And there's going to be a couple more good ones here towards the bottom. Robinson is kind of an interesting novelty. Mings is Circuits for Mings 3 points, Same Action Twice. Awesome crew, of course. And then we're finally going to get to Thomas Gunn. The Gentleman has Captain with reroll. Same with Lord Thomas Gunn, but I'd rather use a different version of Gunn that's more unique, like this one. Captain and Helmsman for 5 points, save a cargo space. This version is really cool because you can give any ship in your fleet +1 to all of your cannon rolls. So that's kind of a cool, like, Admiral type ability that's great in a big game. And the first version of Thomas Gunn the Younger has Captain with crew elimination. So, and then they've even got a 2-point Musketeer in the second version of Trevor Van Tyne. William Dampier is a little known Same Action Twice crew from South China Seas, also allows pirate crew aboard. Another great crew. So overall, the English, their biggest strengths are pure firepower, great gunships. They have a ton of amazing gunships that are 4 and 5 masts, and they actually have 2 very good flotillas. Both Gibraltar and the Tower are both fantastic flotillas. I think Gibraltar is arguably the best flotilla in the game. You get 4 cannons firing at rank 2 S+S range for just 7 points. So hook that up to the Oxford with her good speed. You're going to have a really amazing gun platform on your hands. So, and then in terms of treasure runners, just make sure you have some of the basics if you're going to be playing the English. So if you're playing them as a single faction, you definitely want some of these top 10 English gold runners. So I'll link to the rankings thread in the description below. But that's how I would say to get the most value out of the English faction. Concentrate on firepower, kind of go for broke with some of the good cannon ranks, and utilize their very good and somewhat underrated selection of great named crew to really bring out the best of the English. So thanks for watching. If you want to like and subscribe, go ahead. And hopefully I'll do more of this series. I might make it into an official series where I do all the factions. So let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this exact same type of video. I would do the French next. It would be kind of like the collection review series, but just a lot shorter and paying attention to trying to bring out each faction's strengths and like the suggestion said, how to get the most out of every faction. So thanks for watching.